she turns the light off. She turns the light off. Some real darkness. Ooh, I hope you pray, man. I hope you pray. Y'all saw those on the stairs, right? What's actually going on up there in the Alopecia Mountains, man? I need to do a deep dive into this because it does not seem like anything inviting. But I don't know what to say, man. This is disgusting behavior. Wow. What? You are now the owner of this home. You are now the sole payer of this mortgage or rent. No, it could be OCD, could be METH, or it could just be any DRUGS. You just don't know in this crazy world, man. I've seen that white figure go poof back across the street. Some jobs, why do y'all pick up your phones, man? Why do y'all pick up your phones? Just leave the house, leave the apartment, leave the condo, leave everything, man. What is wrong with y'all? What it do? Oh, my good people, welcome back to the channel again. So tonight we diving into disturbing moments caught on TV. Y'all already know how this gonna go, so go grab your blankets, grab your snacks, and let's dive into this. But just before that, I want to give a shout out to every single one of y'all, my subscribers, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all keep the guy going. All right, so let's dive into this. Yeah, that's one of the most, yeah.
At this exact While an American reporter was calmly filming a normal TV segment at Niagara Falls, a man suddenly appeared behind the cameras, already trapped in the rapids, without anyone immediately realizing they were probably witnessing his final moment. On May 30th, 1985, a WGRZ-TV news crew was recording a simple report near Niagara Falls, a place already known for its extremely violent currents. Everything seemed normal until tourists suddenly started staring behind the reporter. In the distance, a 56-year-old man named Robert Aarons could be seen in the water being...
Yeah, you have to really reach your wits end to really, take it that far. The fall? Niagara Falls, if y'all ever been there.
Pulled away by the rapids. At first, many people believed it was just an accident, but very quickly, witnesses began realizing something terrifying. Robert had reportedly entered the rapids voluntarily only moments earlier. Some even claimed he looked strangely calm and was waving at the crowd while the cameras continued rolling. Then within seconds, the current became far too powerful, and Robert completely vanished into the waters of Niagara Falls in front of the tourists and the television crew. The most disturbing part is that the footage was actually broadcast on American television later that same night before being quickly removed. And even today, many people still consider it one of the darkest moments ever accidentally captured on live television. While an American
man, that is highly disturbing, man. I could only imagine the people back in the day when they're watching this live and they see somebody's life get taken from them by them own selves. It's crazy, man.
Reporter was...
She slammed her hand down, and for a brief second, everything seemed fine. Then there was a pause, followed by a scream that cut sharply through the entire studio, instantly breaking the lighthearted tone of the segment. The incident took place in 2016 on one of Poland's most popular morning programs, Pytanie na śniadanie, which translates to question for breakfast. The show typically combines celebrity interviews, lifestyle segments, and light entertainment, creating a relaxed atmosphere for viewers starting their day. That day's segment featured illusionist Marcin Pol.
That here dude is a magic trick of his own.
Often misreported online, a recurring guest known for performing risky visual tricks. He introduced a stunt commonly referred to as nail roulette, an illusion where several paper bags are placed upside down on a table with one concealing a sharp nail standing upright while the others are empty. The participant must slam their hand down on each bag, trusting that the dangerous one will be avoided. It is the kind of trick designed to create tension and excitement, relying on precise setup and timing. But on this occasion, something went wrong. She slammed her hand down.
We use your imagination, people. They obviously showed it in the front, but damn, these things you have to wonder: do they not rehearse before doing these things live?
And for a brief second,
Scariest things caught on TV.
70 years on the throne, Queen Elizabeth II finally passed in September 2022. This video, however, might imply that there were some mysterious attempts to prolong her life. During Elizabeth II's funeral procession, the news coverage was abruptly interrupted by a female voice. Eerily, the voice is heard to whisper that death is irreversible, and the fact that she's trapped like that.
That death is irreversible, and the fact that she's trapped.
As you can see,
That death is irreversible, and the fact that she's trapped.
Unsurprisingly, this strange clip led to an abundance of theories. These included the following. Either the royals had failed a body swap ritual, or perhaps more realistically, that a mic had picked up a presenter talking about grief. In any case, it's certainly a peculiar choice of words.
That death is irreversible.
Scariest.
Well, for something that, important, we wouldn't expect any, open frequencies for anybody to just tap in like that, but it definitely is scary. Have any of y'all watched it and heard that? Let me know.
Things caught.
Footage was captured in Flint, Michigan on April 24th, 2023. The house had 2 Ring cameras, one above the garage and the other was a Ring doorbell camera. Around 10 p.m., a man in a red jacket and another person just behind him are shown walking up to the house's front door. Before knocking or ringing the doorbell, the man in the jacket immediately starts trying to break down the door. The Ring camera falls to the ground from the impacts, but the door itself doesn't budge. After those few seconds, the man walks around to the house's side door and again immediately starts trying to break it down. By this point, the homeowner had woken up in a panic and was checking their camera's feed for an explanation. They noticed their doorbell camera on the ground, and so they switched over to their other camera. As the banging noise rang out throughout the house, they could now see what was causing it. The homeowner's voice coming over the speaker was enough to scare the 2 men off. Police were called out to the property. When they reviewed the footage, they noted that one of the men was armed. What these 2 men planned to do with the people inside if they had successfully broken in is unknown. It's unclear if they were ever identified by police. This clip was captured at 3 in the morning on April 9th, 2023. It happened in Albuquerque, New Mexico. The homeowner was sleeping when the clip was recorded. It wasn't until he woke up and saw a notification on his phone that he found out about it. He reviewed the footage, horrified. This is what he saw. A woman is shown trying multiple different keys to get into the house and even looking around for a hidden one. The homeowner claimed that he had never seen this woman before. He said that she later started throwing rocks at his car and trying those locks. It's likely she was under the influence of something. Multiple times she tries to insert keys into the doorbell camera itself. After a few minutes, she walks off and was never seen on the property again. Her intentions are unknown.
Man, all I can say, people, lock your doors. Lock your doors, man. You don't know what kind of danger, what kind of evil is lurking out.
Scariest things that ever happened on live TV. On August 19th, 1987, a broadcast from the TVC studios in Burbank, California was taking place. Everything was going as planned. That was until a special guest entered the room. A man pointed what appeared to be a handgun, which is blurred here, at David Horowitz during the live broadcast and demanded that he read a rambling statement on the air about the CIA, space aliens, and clones. He managed to gain access to the studio by claiming to be a guest of the station workers. He pointed the firearm at the journalist to read a written statement. This statement, prepared by Gary Stolman, claimed that his father Max, who worked at the station, is not his biological father, but he is a clone created by the CIA and alien seized.
My parents, which led me to believe that something terrible.
Despite Horowitz staying calm, he later stated that he was frightened, but remained calm. So the situation didn't get worse. After the statement was finished, Stallman placed the weapon on the desk and admitted it was a plastic toy gun. Thousands of viewers, however, witnessed the drama. Follow for more news. Scariest thing.
You know, when a man has nothing to lose, right? You do some very stupid stuff. Nonetheless, that was very scary. Just imagine you're there doing your job and what you think is a gun being pointed at you, and you still manage to do your job. Man, that guy, he's different.
Things that ever happened.
She was trying to get her laptop, but then this happened.
I'm gonna go ahead and call the police right now then.
This doorbell camera in Atlanta, Georgia, captured a strange moment where two women showed up to this guy's house claiming he had taken their laptop.
Hello?
Hi, yes, my laptop is here. Can I please retrieve that?
Your laptop is here?
Yeah.
I don't even know you.
Yeah, I know. Well, I just did a find my phone thing, and it's apparently here at this residence.
I have no idea how it would be here. I'm sorry.
The homeowner, suspecting this as a scam, didn't open the door, and when they started pressuring, he said this.
Okay. No, I know that. That's what people do who steal. But if you want me to...
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't have a laptop. I'm going to go ahead and call the police right now then.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. Okay. Thanks. She has it.
What's strange is that as soon as he mentioned the police, they walked away. She was trying to get...
I don't really see anything too odd about it. It could just be a case of mistaken address, but I don't know. They're showing their face and everything, so I don't think they really did a rob. But at the same time, it's nighttime, so it can't be.
Can I help you?
I'm trying to make her shield.
I'm good.
No, I got you. She needs managed. She wants to. That's it.
Then you can go over there.
Okay.
She must have something on her, or she's highly trained with something because she's way too close.
It's not funny. Get inside.
I know.
The following video comes from a local news station in Peru that caught something pretty creepy on camera. The station had featured a news report showing footage of a small town struck by severe weather. Residents of this town were left devastated by this natural disaster, but many of them were left totally creeped out after watching this broadcast. Apparently, something strange was captured. The segment in question starts off with footage of a school playground that appears to be completely devoid of any children.
Ni los juegos infantiles se salvaron de la furia de la naturaleza. Los columpios sube y baja quedaron flotando en el agua emposada.
Now the reporter makes it clear that the site has been abandoned as heavy rains have flooded the area. The segment then shows more footage of other sites that have also been left behind, but one clip in particular has left many viewers feeling a bit weird. In fact, they were left feeling beyond spooked upon noticing something strange in the recording. The news reporter is visiting a section of the town known as Santo Domingo when out of nowhere, this happens.
Desde el asentamiento humano Santo Domingo, Comité 6. Mira la escalera. ¿Cómo podría bajar aquí una persona, un anciano? Los niños, ¿cómo podrían bajar?
Y'all saw those on the stairs, right?
As the camera pans over to the base of the stairs, a strange figure can be seen. It's hard to make out what exactly is being seen here, but it's clear that someone or something is there. This mysterious figure moves in such a way as though struggling to get a grip on the staircase. Residents of the town no doubt believe that this may have been the ghost of a victim who was claimed by this natural disaster, but it's still a mystery as to who or even what this might have been. Now it's worth noting that the reporter didn't notice the figure while filming, which has led viewers to believe that something supernatural was captured. But as always, you be the judge. Did something paranormal appear? Or was something else captured?
I don't know, y'all. That one kind of raised some goosebumps. What do y'all think, man?
Following video comes from
Oh, fuck you. Fuck, man. Nothing here. Nothing the fuck here. Oh my god, I'm so... Oh my god, look, legit goosebumps. Oh my god. What the fuck is that?
They say that shadow people don't leave. They just stop letting you see them.
Oh.
Look at the father's reaction again. That is pure primal fear. He didn't just see a shadow, he felt a presence. The terrifying part isn't that the figure vanished into thin air.
Why am I getting goosebumps, y'all? Damn, it is actually funny how many danger we possibly pass on a daily and don't even notice it, man.
The terrifying part is realizing that it was likely still standing right there, breathing, just 1 meter behind his back. Some claim this is just a camera glitch. Others swear it is undeniable proof of a demonic attachment. Watch the movement one more time. Do you trust your eyes, or do you trust the fear in the father's reaction? What do you think this actually is?
I trust both, man. Because if you can see the silhouette is darker than the actual room around him. So that's some real darkness. Ooh, I hope you pray, man. I hope you pray.
In 2016, keen-eyed fans spotted something very unsettling during a telecast of an English sports program. As the host discusses a recent football match, a groundsman who appears to be wheeling equipment off the ground suddenly disappears. What makes the footage even more mysterious is the fact that a short while later, a second man can also be seen disappearing from the ground.
He's realistic, he knows that they've got...
When the footage first aired, fans immediately began debating what they had just seen. Experts were initially stumped. However, some suggested that the disappearing groundsman might have just been an illusion created by some sort of video edit. Despite this, many thought that the clip did indeed show something paranormal. While some viewers were convinced that the camera had captured ghosts, it's difficult to know for sure without further information. What do you think? Does this clip really show proof of ghosts lurking inside this football stadium? Or could there be another explanation for this bizarre footage? In this creepy video, the YouTube channel On Demand News shares what looks like an ordinary piece of footage filmed live following an accident on the M11, just outside of London. However, those of us with a sharp eye might notice something odd on the highway just behind the broadcaster. A dark shape appears to descend from the sky, and then seems to move across the road.
I ain't even gonna say it.
Shortly after the clip was posted online, it quickly went viral, racking up millions of views. While some supernatural enthusiasts have speculated it could be a spirit returning to the scene of the accident, other, more skeptical viewers were not so sure. The clip's attention was so overwhelming that the producers were even forced to investigate. Their conclusion was that it was simply a bug crawling across the camera's lens.
No. You see, there's a difference in between seeing a blob on the screen in that the camera can't focus on, and something all the way in the background that you can clearly see floating down and is actually transparent. That is an apparition that is not at rest. For it to come out at daytime?
However, without definitive evidence either way, it seems that we'll have to leave the identity of this mysterious figure up to you to decide. In 2017, Debbie Merrick from Kings Lynn in Norfolk, UK, purchased 3 dolls from a second-hand store. Soon after taking them home,
why do y'all keep doing this and accept good results? Oh my God.
She began to notice that strange things seemed to occur in the presence of one doll in particular. One night, her husband awoke to find scratches all down his leg that seemed to match the hand size and shape of the doll.
If you guys see grown adults selling dolls, there's actually... It's a warning sign, people. It's a warning sign. Do not buy them. Do not buy them.
Doll. Concerned, Merrick decided to put it in a box and lock it in the garden shed.
Jesus Christ.
A few days later, Merrick returned to check on the doll and was shocked to discover that it seemed to have removed a small pearl necklace from around its own neck. In this footage, taken from an interview on ITV's This Morning program, the Merricks described the eerie events. As the hosts question the couple, the rocking chair in which the doll is sitting suddenly begins to rock back and forth. Shaken, they continue the interview. The Merricks then reveal that while staying in a hotel the night before, Debbie had awoken at 2 AM to hear a creepy swishing sound moving along the side of it.
All the evidence of evil is showing itself, and you choose to put it on a show to other people. I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh, man. Goosebumps, man. Goosebumps.
Her bed. Frightened by the whole experience, the Merricks eventually decided to sell the creepy doll on eBay, where...
Yeah. Pass that evil on to somebody. Bury it, man. What is wrong with people,
It was purchased by paranormal investigator Lee Steer from Rotherham in South Yorkshire, UK. The day the doll arrived, Steer live-streamed its unboxing, where more than 35,000 people tuned in to witness the event. Some viewers even claimed that they could see the doll's eyes moving on camera. Since then, the Steer family say they've witnessed flickering lights and heard strange noises in their house. Lee's father Paul has even found scratches on his arm similar to those experienced by Debbie Merrick's husband. Journalist Carlos Molina became the story when he had a ghostly experience on live television in 2015. The presenter was filming a live broadcast on the Honduran Teleciba channel when a glass of water was caught moving across a table on its own. You can see the haunted cup just to the left of Molina's hand in the footage. It makes a very slow and steady gliding motion that covers a few inches in the blink of an eye. The movement did indeed catch Molina's eye immediately. The disturbed and confused presenter pointed out what he had just seen to the colleague sitting right next to him at the table. Molina has since confirmed that the production crew working on the program were not behind any kind of hoax. He's also shared that he felt a shiver going through his body just seconds before the cup moved on its own. What's more,
and you still sat at work, brother?
He describes the strange sensation that he felt throughout his body as a supernatural phenomenon. However, whatever was behind the incident was not giving off good vibrations. Molina claims that he was left feeling traumatized.
The ghost did not only assault you, it showed you its presence, and you still sat at work.
Following the incident. He also said that he was unable to move the glass with his hands following the incident because it was stuck to the table. Skeptics would surely need more convincing with important details about whether there was any moisture between the cup and table. That detail could quite literally throw cold water on the entire ghost theory. In this case, it's possible that condensation that formed on the bottom of the cup was responsible for the slide.
I have seen cups slide across tables just because of water buildup, and from my analyzation, from the reflection of that glass, I don't see no water. And usually in studios, they have a whole bunch of fans or AC, so these guys aren't sweating.
So was this a case of a real ghostly encounter or just some real fake news? At this stage, it's almost impossible to say. When an Australian reporter travelled to a supposedly haunted pub in the English county of Kent, he seemed rather sceptical. However, as this footage uploaded to 9 News Australia's YouTube channel shows, he may very well have changed his mind after the visit. Security cameras set up inside the Tyler's kiln look to have captured several supernatural events, from a chair being mysteriously pulled through the beer garden, to doors slamming shut, and stools being moved away from the bar. But perhaps the most chilling thing caught on camera is this footage of a cushion being lifted into the air and thrown across the room by some unseen force. Unconvinced, the reporter attempts to recreate several of the events himself. However, he seems unable to do so, while attempting to lift a large umbrella without appearing on camera.
So I'd be in shot now. You'd be in shot and you'd have...
The pub's owner, Alastair Collins, thinks the old landlord, Gilbert, might be responsible for the creepy activity. As Collins explains, Gilbert, who passed away in 1978, was apparently a stickler for tradition, and maybe doesn't like what's been done to the pub since he passed away. While it doesn't seem that Gilbert the Ghost means any harm, he could be responsible for the mysterious happenings in this quaint English pub. An electrician tells of the time he was working in the building, when he suddenly heard the bar doors begin to swing back and forth, closely followed by footsteps making their way upstairs. When he called out to the only other person who was in the pub at the time, he came out of the kitchen and there was no one upstairs. While it's not uncommon for pubs and bars to claim they're haunted in order to attract more patrons, the security camera footage captured at this particular venue is certainly creepy, and, if authentic, possibly some of the best paranormal evidence out there. So if you happen to be thirsty while travelling through rural Kent, remember to keep your eyes open for this potentially haunted pub.
Well, man, I feel like that last one is kind of real, because I don't want to think anybody would, especially somewhere like a pub, somebody would put a bad name on their place based on, there being ghost activity. So that is kind of creepy, man. I don't know. Maybe homie really ain't happy to what y'all is doing to his bar.
In 2016.
It literally sounded... I don't know what the hell that was.
Where?
Now I keep asking what's actually going on up there in the Alopecia Mountains, man. I need to do a deep dive into this because it does not seem like anything inviting, but people keep ending up there.
Haley was home alone with her 3-year-old son when he suddenly started screaming and crying, saying that he could see something terrifying inside the room. But when Haley looked, she saw absolutely nothing, so she grabbed her phone and started recording. What happened next was truly terrifying.
What is it? Maybe there's nothing in here. I don't see it.
Man, if my kid came to me and looked like that, we're leaving the house. Why is she sitting there recording, man? She turns the light off. She turns the light off.
The child was pointing to a corner of the room, saying he saw something scary there. While he was pointing, something frightening happened that the mother didn't even notice at the time. First, a bizarre and creepy noise could be heard.
What is it? Maybe there's nothing in here. What is it?
Then, as the child pointed to the corner, a strange shadow suddenly appeared and quickly disappeared. What makes it even more disturbing is that the shadow clearly didn't match the movement of the child's.
But the thing is, I just can't understand get out of the house. Are women supposed to? I don't. It doesn't make any sense.
It wasn't his reflection. Haley says she has absolutely no idea what her son was seeing. She didn't even notice the shadow or the strange sounds until she reviewed the footage later. So, what do you think her son was seeing in that corner? The following video has recently gone viral on social media. While a mother was filming her daughter playing in an open area near a park, the camera accidentally captured something terrifying, something difficult to explain.
Pick up the kid and go home. Pick up the kid and go home. Pick up the kid and go. Oh.
The little girl was running when she suddenly stopped and turned around as if she had seen something behind her. Then, her dress was strangely pulled off. Many viewers in the comments claimed that an unseen entity pulled the girl's dress, and that what happened was related to the paranormal. So the question remains, what really happened in this video?
Wait. So and the person videoing that did not see something that strange happen and went and snitched on that ghost or that possible entity to get that child out of it.
The following terrifying video was recorded by a man working as a night security guard in a cemetery that contains a crematorium. For those who don't know what a crematorium is, it is a place where the deceased are cremated and essentially reduced to ashes. These remains are then put inside urns that are kept by the family of the departed. On this night, while the security guard was doing his routine patrol through the building, something truly horrifying happened.
It'll turn off automatically at a certain hour. And I'll tell you right now, I'm going to walk you through now. I have a friend that works that he would see and hear things coming from these furnaces when they're burning the bodies. So when I'm
It's comfortable up here.
For the start of the game, the producers would take the mothers off the set, bring them backstage, and make sure they can't see or hear what's going on. That way they can't hear their child's answers and cheat to win the game. This was the perfect trap for Fergie and Catherine to take advantage of the children.
Hugs and kisses. Hugs and kisses. I should have known a sweet-looking gal like you would pick that one.
Once the mothers were off stage, the hosts would get very close to the kids. Most of the time, Fergie would have his hand on the backs of these children, or in places we can't be sure of. The children most of the time are visibly uncomfortable.
They don't look nervous because what's there to be nervous about, right?
And I get it, it's TV, there's an audience, their mothers aren't around. But if you look through most game shows involving children, the producers want the kids to be as comfortable as possible to get the best results.
Where would Aaron say you'd wear a cummerbund?
On my waist.
On your waist.
That way they aren't just staring into space and being quiet. Plus the mothers didn't look at ease either.
It's comfortable up here.
For the start
Yeah, that should not continue. I was feeling a whole bunch of rage. The words that were coming up in my head to say about this dude right here, man. But grab your kids, grab your wives, grab your. I don't know what to say, man. This is disgusting behavior. Wow, wow. I'm actually lost for words, guys. This is disgusting.
Part of the game.
Halfway through the live stream,
Nah. I have never seen a baby with such balance. What put him up there? That's interrupted sleep, man. That's interrupted sleep. Ain't no way I've ever seen a baby do something like that. What do y'all think? Is that normal?
Guys, this girl keeps repeating the same thing over and over. She's going to get out of her car. Watch her. She's done this 3 times. She's going to get out of her car. She's going to walk around the front. She's going to go get in the passenger side. All right, watch her. This is super creepy. I don't know if it's like a glitch or what. Now she's going to get out and she's going to walk around the back of the car. Okay? She's going to walk around the back of the car and then she's going to get in. She's done this 3 times. She does it every 10 minutes. I'm just sitting in the parking lot. Now she's going to look to the right, and then she's going to go. Now, whenever she leaves, she's going to go over here, and then she's going to take a right and leave out of the parking lot. Like, the first 2 times, I'm like, what is going on? Now she's going to go, and she's going to go to the highway over there. So, like, I don't know what in the world is going on. I don't know if she's OCD, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit here, and the next time she comes, I'm going to approach her, and I'm going to talk to her and see what's going on. But sure enough, she goes up to the highway over there, takes a right, and then heads back. So in about 5 minutes, she's going to be back, and she's going to keep repeating the same pattern. That is the 4th time, okay? The first time, I'm like, whatever. And I'm sitting here on the phone, I'm working. Second time, like, man, that was strange. She must have forgotten something. The 3rd time, I'm like, what is going on here? But I'm telling you, I don't know. But, I'm going to sit here, and when she comes again, I'm going to get out the car, and I'm going to talk to her, and I'm going to ask her, what's going on. Strange.
Yeah, that's actually a long time to be sitting there and be watching it, oh my God. But I don't know. It could be OCD, could be METH, or it could just be any DRUGS. You just don't know in this crazy world, man.
Guys,
As you can see behind me here, we have a few gravestones, but what you can't see because it's dark out.
The viewer claimed that if you look behind Sam, toward the left side of the screen, a figure can briefly be seen among the graves.
And as you can see behind me here,
I saw it. I know you guys had to have seen that white figure go woof back across the screen. Some jobs don't require you to do certain things like this. Why do you guys do it? Why do you guys do it?
we have a few graves.
Ordering a cursed Dybbuk box to make a YouTube video might have seemed like a good idea at the time. However, while running tests and getting positive results of something paranormal within, maybe this box should have been left alone. After opening the box, something was released within the house, and over several days, it made its presence known.
Okay, the wax is broken. And it smells really bad. Why do all these boxes that I open gotta smell like shit? There's a crystal in here. Is this what was making it beep? No. Why'd you stop beeping? Alright, so this thing is...
I think I know why I stopped beeping, because that shit came up the box and it's now in your house.
not beeping anymore.
Hmm.
What the fuck? The air conditioning is off right now. That plaque has been there for a few months. Guys, there is nobody in this room except me right now. I mean, look, you can look all around. Here's my hands. There it is again. Whoa.
I had to block out some of those words, man, because what the what do you guys go buy these things and then sit in a room all by yourself and for y'all's entertainment, man, I'm getting goosebumps. I'm getting hot. I'm getting hot.
This girl started crying after trying to take a shower because just as she was about to enter the bathroom, she noticed something that made her freeze. At first, she tried to convince herself it was nothing. Maybe her eyes were just playing tricks on her. So she pulled out her phone and started recording, hoping to catch it on camera. And when she pointed the camera toward the bathroom door, her heart dropped because it looked like something was waiting for her inside. This girl started crying after trying to take a shower because just as she was about to enter the bathroom, she noticed something that made her freeze. At first, she tried.
Sometimes, why do y'all pick up your phones, man? Why do y'all pick up your phones? Just leave the house, leave the apartment, leave the condo, leave everything, man. What is wrong with y'all?
To convince herself.
Suddenly, a bright blue flash of light appeared, and at the exact same moment, a dark figure resembling a small boy appeared, standing as if he were staring into a mirror. Many people in the comments believed that what appeared was a real ghost. So, what do you think? The following video has recently gone insanely viral across social media. In April 2025, in the United States, a large number of residents of a neighborhood went out late at night after seeing a strange object flying in the sky.
It's a UFO for real. No, we not making this shit up. Look at her, she gonna put it's a UFO for real, y'all. That is crazy. Y'all, that's crazy. It's a UFO for real, y'all.
Oh no. It looks like one of those. Y'all ever been in those big ass parking lots at night, and you have those light posters that have all the lights around the circle? It looks like it, but then again, these are black people, and black people seeing a UFO, you definitely they're gonna let you know that they saw it. So I don't know. What's your thoughts on that one?
Promise y'all. Look, we got all these. There ain't no damn street light. My uncle talking about that street light.
Yeah, it very much looks like a street light, man, or the parking lot lights.
That ain't no street light, bro. That's a UFO. This the fucking street light right here. This the fucking street light. That ain't no fucking street light.
Man, that looks like one of them goddamn stadium lights, man. Yo, you guys stop playing with me, man.
Everyone
video.
was left in shock when they saw a luminous object flying in the sky. You can hear many people in the video claiming that what they were seeing was a UFO. What made the video seem even more believable is that this strange object wasn't filmed by just one person. Several other videos surfaced from different people in the same city who filmed the same object.
It's a UFO for real, y'all. I promise y'all.
Was what appeared in the sky truly an alien spacecraft, as many are claiming? Or was it something else? Share your explanations in the comments.
That's definitely just showing you where you can go park your car and it will be safe.
A woman was home alone with her young child. While watching television, she suddenly began to hear a strange noise coming from the bathroom. Immediately, she grabbed her phone and started recording. But what happened next was terrifying. Let's watch the footage.
Please go away.
So you recognize that it's there. You recognize that it's there. You can't see it. You can hear that it's there. Please go away. My response? You are now the owner of this home. You are now the sole payer of this mortgage or rent. I am not staying there.
Please go away. You're not wanted. Go away. Wherever you are, go away. Oh my god. I am so scared right now. Please go away.
You ever heard the saying frozen in fear? I think that's what she's going through right now because I'm feeling this through the headphones and
She began hearing a strange noise coming from the bathroom. Terrified.
yeah, that one needed to go. That one needed to go. I think I'm about to pack it up, y'all. I think I'm about to pack it up. Whew. These videos are tearing me up. If I can't sleep tonight, man.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Dat is ook niet mijn auto of zo, hè? Je wordt letterlijk iemand gemarteld in de bos. Dit is heel fucked.
Watch until the end. The video should stop right there. They should have just gotten in the car and left. What?
Dat is geen licht, kijk.
There is 1 minute and 34 seconds.
Dit is heel fucked. Dus maar, kom gewoon verder. Stel je voor, dat is mijn auto. What the fuck is dit, kerel? Ja, wat ik op. Precies. Zit daar in het lampje. Zo rechts. Ja, die komt naar hier. Kom naar hier. Kom naar hier. Even hier. Hello? Hello? What the fuck? Hey!
I'm scrolling deep. I think I'm scrolling real deep. I'm scrolling real deep into horror TikTok tonight.
What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this?
Man, whew. I wouldn't last long. I definitely would not last long. I would not last long in a situation like that. We're both dying. We are both dying because I'm fighting. I don't care if you have an axe. Oh, but still, one woman and about 4 of y'all. Come on, guys. My good people. So that's gonna do it for this one, man. I definitely hope we can get some sleep tonight, man, because whew. But either way, I want to thank every single one of y'all for tuning into another video. I really do appreciate every single one of y'all. Don't forget to like, share, and you that's not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button, man. Your boy's trying to hit that 1,000 before the year is done. All right, until another one. Doses.